Bonjour, hello, and welcome to episode 135. No, I mean PR Rendezvous. It's not a podcast. PR Rendezvous 135 of the NATA PR Rendezvous 135. And before I dive in today's subject, I want to invite you to a free workshop that I'm giving in 2025, January 15 and 16. 2025, 11 a.m. East time. So that's New York time, 11 a.m. New York time. And I'm inviting you to come create your press release with me. I'm going to be live those 2 days, so 2 hours, 1 hour per day. And even if you're not available January 15 and 16, register because there will be a replay and I'm going to have it probably there for at least a week. So you'll have time to go and listen to this workshop if you can't attend. But if you can attend, I'm inviting you to come create your own press release because you need one. So what do clients want? And I'm going to put the link below this video. So if you click, you'll have the free workshop link so you can register. I do, as you know, I do free workshop once in a while. So we start the year with this free workshop. I can't wait. Hopefully you'll be joining me. So today, we talk about what clients want. So when they approach a PR agency or when they decide, when they have PR in mind, what do they want? Yes, that's what they want. They want a press release. I can't recall, or I don't even know how many times we were contacted, and the first thing these clients are asking us is, hey, I need a press release. Sometimes they feel that's the only thing we're doing. Of course not. But it's true that it's the number one PR tool. And well, you'll hear different school and different, some, I know I've seen some PR expert out there say, oh, you don't need a press release. Well, yes and no, because maybe you don't need a press release for some specific reasons, but you're going to be sending what? An email with a pitch in it, with, basic information to grab the attention. So it's kind of a very similar to a press release, in the sense that what you're going to put in the email, sometimes it's a summary of what's in your press release, because sometimes you have more information, but what you're going to be putting in your email is going to be information to grab the attention that are coming from the press release. But if you don't have one, you see where I'm going. Sometimes if you don't have a press release, well, you need to think about what you're going to be sending, what's the news, what is the title of your email. So it's same thing with a press release. So what's the title of the press release you're going to be sending out? So when clients have in mind that all they need is a press release, well, they're not 100% wrong, because they do need a press release. And for many people, it's kind of the Saint Graal, as I say in French, the Saint Graal of PR, the thing everybody wants. But it's a very useful tool, really. And what it does also, it makes you think, because what are you going to put in that press release? What's the title? What's the news? And a press release is a very simple tool. It's way more simpler than it's not high literature. It's information, really. And it has to be very factual. So there's this misconception from many marketing experts. Very often when we send our first version of a press release, they say, hey, this is not, doesn't sell anything. It's not selling enough. It's not, appealing enough. And what I tell them is, well, a press release is not an ad. So we're not going to put in the title, this is the best product in the world. And it's the best and the best seller, blah, blah, blah. It's of no interest to a journalist. Let the journalist decide and, categorize or give their own comments about a product. You don't have to sell them your product. You have to tell them why they should pay attention to it and why they should be writing about it. So it's factual. So if it's a new product, you're using this new unique ingredient, you have a patent about something, or you're using, it's a new vegan something product, or you decided to apply the 4-week work at your company. This is what you're going to be saying. You're not going to say, well, now it's the best place in the world to work. Like, media don't care about that. So having a press release very specific with basic information, factual information, is important. It gives also the information, the person, the journalist or the influencer. Some bloggers still exist, so if they decide to write about you, to tell your story, you're giving them the key messages, the keywords, the basic information that you want them to use to write about you, write about your product. So that's why we use and we think the press release, not we think, we know the press release is a very important tool. So hopefully you'll be joining me for this free workshop, beginning of January 15 and 16. So it's 2 days, 2 big hours. So come and I'll be creating your press release with you. I'll be live so you can ask all the questions you have and I'll be happy to answer them. So we'll go through our own 6-step model on how to create press releases that sell. Very simple, you'll see. And I'll give you some example, of course. I'll show you what we use at the agency, what some of our top clients use as press releases. So hopefully you'll be joining me, and I hope that 2025 will be the year you decide to get featured for free and to amplify your visibility. And more than anything, of course, I hope you'll be joining me next week. À la semaine prochaine.